The phone buzzed on the nightstand like a hornet trapped in glass, its vibration rattling through the veins of my wrist as I snatched it up. There, glowing in the dim hotel lamplight, was her text. "I need to find out if big size really matters. You'll never know. Don't worry." My thumb froze mid-swipe, the words searing into my retinas like acid on skin. The room's stale air thickened, carrying the faint metallic tang of the minibar's forgotten whiskey, and my heart slammed against my ribs, a prisoner begging for release. Was this a joke? A drunk-dial confession? Or the blade she'd been sharpening in the shadows of our 12-year marriage? I slumped back against the headboard, the coarse sheets scratching my bare back like accusations. We'd come to this coastal retreat to mend the fraying edges. Her endless therapy sessions about intimacy blocks, my fumbling reassurances that size was myth, that love stitched us tighter than any flesh. Last night, over candlelit clams that tasted of salt and regret, she'd laughed it off, her fingers tracing my knuckles with that familiar warmth. "You're enough, Alex," she'd murmured, eyes soft as sea foam. But now, in the witching hour, doubt coiled in my gut like smoke from a dying fire. Had I imagined the way her gaze lingered on the bartender's broad shoulders? The extra beat in her pulse when she scrolled her phone during our walks along the jagged cliffs? Morning broke gray and unforgiving, waves crashing below like the roar of unspoken truths. I found her on the balcony, wrapped in my old flannel, steam rising from her coffee mug in lazy spirals. Her hair, tousled by the wind, caught the light like spun copper. God, she was beautiful, a lighthouse I'd navigated by for years. "Rough night?" she asked, voice light as sea spray, but her smile didn't reach her eyes, those hazel pools now edged with something brittle, like cracked porcelain. "Yeah," I said, forcing a chuckle that scraped my throat raw. "That text, you testing me?" Inside, my mind fractured, denial first, a frantic chant that it was her way of sparking passion, of pulling me closer. Then anger flickered, hot and jagged. How dare she wield our vulnerabilities like darts? Love twisted beneath it all, stubborn roots refusing to snap, mingled with guilt for every late night at the office, every distracted kiss. She turned, cupping my face, her thumbs cool against my stubble. "Alex, it's nothing. Just curiosity. We've been so safe, you know. I love you fiercely. But what if there's more?" Her words hung, laced with a plea I couldn't parse. Vulnerability or a veiled exit? We walked the beach that afternoon, sand gritty between our toes, gulls screeching overhead like witnesses to our unraveling. She pointed out shells, her laughter a fragile bridge, but I caught the glances toward the horizon, where a lone surfer carved the waves, his silhouette taut and unyielding. Rationalization clawed at me. She's scared of growing old together, of the fire dimming. Fear whispered darker. She's already tested the waters. Dinner was a minefield of small talk. Her job's promotions, my stalled novel, each bite of seared scallops heavy with the unspoken. As we climbed into bed, her body pressed close, electric and urgent, I searched her face in the moonlight slanting through the blinds. "Tell me it's us against the world," I whispered, voice cracking like dry earth. "It is," she breathed, but her eyes darted to her phone on the charger, screen flickering with a new notification. Heart pounding, I waited until her breaths, even in his sleep, then slipped it free. The message history unfolded like a gutted fish. Tonight was everything. Bigger than I dreamed. "See you soon." From Jay, the gym trainer she'd casually mentioned months ago. Betrayal bloomed, a thorned vine choking my chest. Heartbreak in waves, confusion blurring the edges, anger a howl trapped in my throat. Yet beneath it, a twisted guilt. Had my insecurities planted this seed? Love lingered, poisoned but alive, as I stared at her sleeping form. Denial surged one last time. Maybe it's a game, a role play to reignite us. But the evidence pulsed, undeniable. I deleted the thread, my finger trembling, and slid the phone back. Tomorrow, I'd confront her over breakfast, watch her world crack like mine. Or maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I'd swallow it, let the lie fester, because losing her, even to this, felt like drowning in the very sea we'd come to conquer. As dawn bled pink across the sky, I held her tighter, wondering if forgiveness was just another betrayal of self.